Hey YouTube, this is Magician34 coming at you with another deck. This one's called Strike Force. It's just a name I came up with for it. It's basically a high damage light based deck. You're going to see the tricks and figure it out, so I'm not going to get too detailed into the description. If you have questions, hey, you can always post them as comments. 3 Thunder King Raya, not too much of a surprise there. 3 Reflect Bounder, nice little light machine there. 2 copies of Blue Thunder T45. Cyber Dragon, probably the most quintessential light machine. 2 copies of DD Warrior Lady. She's actually turning out to be really nice in this format. Hyper Synchron, he's a 4-star tuner. He only kills the dragons he sinks out. If you don't know much about him, take a look. He's actually pretty good. Card Trooper, another good machine. 2 copies of Jiu-Jitsu Master. He too is turning out to be really good. Lightsworn is huge right now. Grand Mole, you're going to see how he's especially synergistic with this deck in a little bit. Gale. Plague Spreader. Plague Spreader largely here because of Card Trooper, but also his normal applications. Gores, your field's going to be clear a lot, as you can tell from Reflect Bounder and some of the other monsters in here. Gores' strange cousin, Cyber Dinosaur, another light machine. And the last monsters in the deck, 3 copies of Honest. Alright, those are the spells. It's going to be Storm, MST, Giant Trunade, Brain Control, Limiter Removal. By the way, this card is amazing, especially on the offense when you get the priority to attack. Basically, first thing you flip is Limiter Removal, and then you chain your Honest. That's just monumental damage. It's a tremendous combo. You can easily wipe people out with it. Last 2 spells, Book of Moon. This deck's more trap heavy than spell heavy, obviously. Mirror Force, Torrential, Call, Double Bottomless, and your monsters tend to have short lifespan, which gives you a benefit with cards like Magic Cylinder, and Card Trooper especially likes this one, Dimensional Wall. Yeah, and Reflect Bounder likes it too. As you can tell, it's a heavy damage deck. It does a lot better in Game 1 where your opponent doesn't know exactly what to play and how to play. But Game 2, there aren't a lot of options. Basically, all they can do is just choose not to attack, which just gives you the edge. 2 copies of Phoenix. Alright, that's the main board. And the extra deck, 2 Stardust, 1 Red Dragon, 2 Colossal, 1 Thought Ruler, 1 Avenging Knight, although you can easily run 2 Avenging Knights. Just playtest it and see. This is kind of a preliminary version for me anyway. If you want to run a second copy of him, I'd suggest either dropping 1 Colossal, because this guy does Colossal's job in a lot of cases, believe it or not, or a Thought Ruler. Those would be my 2 picks for what to take out for a second copy of him. Buy a Gross card to see that. Life Trancer, Armor Master, Ancient Sacred Wyvern. He's really good, especially with your ability to do quick, cheap damage. This guy's a great power finish, also honestable. Arcanite, Goya, Gaianite, the old Tin Man, and Android. And that's pretty much it. You don't really need a lot of 6 stars or anything like that because you really don't sink for that very often. It's pretty much just 7 and 8. So anyway, that's the deck. Just something to think about, play around with. And until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.